Sorry that bothers people. I just need to check if it was uploading still. I am so sorry. So now we'll take a little break. We have to put on our vests. Let's go this way. some of the sunrise I gotta see. Be better. Okay, let's go. The fuck? Don't blink. It's your blink. Welcome to our show. We're doing well, so having a wonderful day on this 29th March 2025. Life is good. Today's video is a bit of a weird one to do, and I know I said that a lot, but again, I always have this feeling that I'm thinking outside of the box, or we're outside of the box in itself. Today's video is absolutely that. It is how content creation, or my content, has changed thanks to the working out. So, of course, I haven't been working out for a long time. I've been working out for 6 days today. But I have noticed some change when I come to make content. And absolutely, when it comes to filming after the content. So, you guys know, it's kind of complicated. So, when we work out, we're more tired. And when we're more tired, it almost feels as my ideas are clearer. And I don't know if it's the lack of chaotic energy or just the lack of energy as a whole. I don't know what causes that, but it is a cause of effect. Now, the cool thing with that is I do notice almost an improvement in the quality of the content. However, you guys know me as this guy who will do a side tangent, who's going left and right, and it does feel like the content is a little bit different. Now, you guys know that when I was younger, I was always on Ritalin, Concerta, so ADHD medication, right? In the last year of high school, I started working out, and I never had a better nose, right? And I always thought it was because of the tutor. My mom used to get me tutors, tutors. That's the way you say it in English. I always thought it was because of that, but you know, the workout definitely helped. The lack of energy definitely helped. The fact that I was sleeping a lot better definitely helped. Now, water and crystal light. We are a lot older. So of course, we have less energy, we're sleeping better. Normal part of aging, right? What I'm also noticing is there's not a better time for me to make a video than after I work out. My ideas, once again, are much clearer. Once again, we're getting a more... It's so weird. It is so freaking weird because I have never experienced that. I have experienced... What I'm trying to say is I never experienced that in the sense of, yes, in high school I started working out, and yes, we were calmer, but there was also the use of medication. When I came to the apartment, I was working out a lot. We had a really, really good body. But there was no instances of where I need to focus. I need to, okay, well, you need to focus now. This is an important job. I didn't have that. I didn't feel that in a sense, if you will. And it was kind of cool because you're in a position where like, okay, well, it doesn't matter what really you do because, of course, it matters what you do, of course. But you're in a position of, it doesn't really matter what you do as long as... See, now I'm talking and it seems like I don't know what I'm saying, but I'm trying to understand something, and at the same time, it's not planned, it's not written, so we're figuring things out together. This is a kind of like a brainstorming session, if you will. You go to work and you're like, okay, well, I just have to do my job, right? There's nothing to think about. There's just a free-falling effect. So now, because of the content, we have to think about it. And it's so weird because in the morning, our thoughts are all jangled up, but we're a lot more creative. The idea comes, the different concept comes in, and after that we have the workout, and it's almost a high where you're so euphoric that you can't really function in a sense of, dude, I'm so elated. It's, for example, it's really simple. Okay, so if you put it like that would make sense. I do see the making content as hard work. I do see the making content as something that is a job, even though it's not a job. If you know what I mean, which doesn't make a lot of sense, but to me it does. Um, so that being said, when you understand that, you understand a lot. Per example, I do feel like that year that we just passed, I was always busy. I was always working, and we're not making a salary, but I was always working, and to me that year felt very fulfilling. So when we do the hard work, it's almost as if when we working out, it's the hard work. So it's almost as, oh man, it's finished. I can relax, right? And there's also the fact that we're a lot more tired, which is great, but it definitely impacted the content. So um, I don't know if it's a great thing. I don't know if it's a bad thing. It is a different thing. I think change, positive or negative, is scary in itself. I don't think, oh well, it's positive change, so I'm not scared. I think no, change is scary. No matter who you are, no matter what you are, no matter where you are, it is a scary fucking thing. And we always have to be mindful of, okay, well, how does this affect my life? Is it big change? Is it small change? For example, I changed city. That's a huge change. I changed apartment. That's not a big change, right? That's pretty much it. So you're gonna see a different kind of content. Um, I think that what's gonna happen is my body, holy shit, it's going down so quickly. The battery is going down so freaking quick. It's crazy. I think what's gonna end up happening is gonna be a classic case of it's gonna evolve. It's gonna evolve in a sense of, well, today we did this, yesterday we did that, right? In a couple of months, it's gonna be this normal of, I did this today and I did this yesterday and I did this the day before and I'm gonna do this tomorrow. It'll become kind of like a routine, kind of like a sense of normalcy, right? So the sense of normalcy is gonna make us, it's like the honeymoon phase if you think about it. It's like a new relationship. And you have this new girlfriend and you're like, holy shit, she's so cool, she's so cool, she's so cool. And then holy shit, it's at 14%. It's going down so fast. It's and then you realize that you guys have been together so long that you're kind of watching each other poop. Not really watching, but you're brushing your teeth and she comes in and she has a number two and you're like, oh, that's not romantic. That's not, whoa, that's another thing, you know. So yeah, so I think that's it. We'll see how it happens. This is how I feel right now. Once again, what I love about the content that I make is it's an everyday kind of content. It's a person evolving. This is my mentality on today, the 28th April 2025. Maybe I'll make a video on March, on April, Mars Avril, on April, on May or June, where I'm talking about something completely different. And that's the fun part. We never know what to expect. Expect the unexpected. That is something that I fucking love. I love you guys. Take it easy. Peace. It's going down to 12%. What the heck? We'll be missing out on the sunset. Shit. Okay, so what's next? Don't blink. It's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Guys, anyone else are having a wonderful day? Look at this. This is beautiful, isn't it? Today we're talking about a different subject. We're talking about something that's really freaking cool. We're talking about isolated vocals. We're talking about working out. Okay, so long story short, hi, I'm Ink. How are ya? Long story short, we've been working out. So when I make content, I do like having something in the background I can focus on. Because most of the content that I'm doing, or for example, when I'm editing, it's not really a mindful work. It's we writing down the timing of a clip. We're writing down the clip. It's more like data exchange. It's more so like an automatic. It's not a, there's no brain power required, if that makes any sort of sense, and I hope it does. And it's a beautiful thing in a lot of sense because of things like, okay, well, my brain is turned off. I'm doing this thing that I have to do. I'm filling up my routine. I'm filling up my today to do list. But I'm also watching a movie. I'm also watching a show, right? But working out, I have for some reason I'm doing it live. So there's the fact that I have to take care of you guys. There's the fact that we're always focusing on the workout. So I think I think it's in the perfect way, and this would be the perfect way to picture it. But in a perfect way, I think the best way to put it is us working out is filling up a lot of senses. The sense of sight, because I'm talking to you guys, the sense of hearing because I'm listening to music, the sense of doing something because we're working out, versus, oh, I'm just filling up, right? It's not an automatic. So with those different sense, I'm starting to listen to music more. Now the truth is, I haven't worked last year. I was just making content, so we kind of lost the habits of working a day-to-day job. And with that working out, I end up listening to more music. And for some reason lately, I've been really into isolated vocals. And of course, it's a sense of intelligence. Not that I'm smarter, but it's are you more into, oh shit, 10%. Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop soon. I'm gonna have to start really soon. Are you more? It's, for example, are you more intelligent when it comes to visual? Do you have a better understanding when it comes to visual or auditive? Right? Do you have a better understanding of something that you saw or that you heard? It's sort of intelligence, right? And I think with other vocal, it's another thing that is phenomenal. And the reason why we're talking about that is because I am currently talking to you guys. Ascended vocal is kind of like that. There's singing, of course, but it's less melodic than with the melody, right? And I think it's amazing because you're taking something that is supposed to be musically entertaining, musically stimulating, right? So you're aiming those instruments, and those instruments, they make you feel a type of way. I want you guys to picture yourself in a club, and the music goes down, and the tempo gets slower and slower and slower and slower, and then boom, it goes back up, and you feel alive, right? Or you're dancing, and you're dancing to the rhythm of the music, and because you're dancing, you feel alive, right? Versus you're only listening to the vocals, right? And to me, it's insane because we're taking something that is supposed to be dance, and we're like, okay, well, listen to the story, right? And it's a new sense, and it's just a beautiful thing because imagine, right? If you were to watch a movie, and you can separate one part of the movie. For example, you would listen to a movie, and without it being explained via audio, oops, your battery is dead. Without it being